Hey yo, salute to the people. It's the Social Forecast. It's the realest channel online. If you're not subscribed, you should be. I've been away from my channel for a while. It's been a few years. Um, I'm just getting back to my therapy. I'm getting back to talking into my camera through the lens of the experiences I've gone through, experiences I know we've all gone through. And every time I try to get out, it's the need for that therapy that pulls me back in. So this time, I'm just going to continue to document whatever experiences, whatever feelings, whatever thoughts I have. I'm just going to continue to jump on, talk to you through my experience, through some of your experiences, and we'll just vibe like that. So that's why I'm back. Um, but while I've been gone, I've lived a lot of life. I've been gone for, I don't know, maybe 4, 5 years, somewhere around there. I've lived quite a bit of life in the last 4 or 5 years, which is great because now I have even more insights to bring to you. So my first one back, I wanted to discuss a type of individual, and I will try my best to keep this video uh, under 10 minutes. One of the things I've struggled with in the past is once I hit record, I just go. We live in a microwave society, and people, although they may want interesting content, thought-provoking content, um, people don't like to sit down in one place for too long. So let's do this. Let's get straight into it. There's a type of individual that exists in the world where, in a relationship setting, that type of person will do something to you that you deem to be disrespectful in nature, and then will take offense to your either A, calling them out on that disrespect, B, take offense to your response to that disrespect, and then they will see you as the monster. I have dealt with so many of these types of individuals, enough so to know that now if I come across an individual who takes my communicating to them that there is something or something, some behavior that they are exhibiting in the course of our relationship as disrespectful, and they take offense to that, or they see me as being the one who's victimizing them, I am going to immediately exit stage left and get as far away from that individual as I can. Why do I say that? People should be given grace. Um, we all have baggage. We all have had traumatic experiences that we carry on with us from one person to the next and one relationship to the next. People do need grace. People should and can be given the benefit of the doubt. But when you should start to recognize that you've crossed the razor sharp, thin line of giving a person the benefit of the doubt and protecting your peace and your sanity, the biggest red flag to that should tell you that now you're going far to the other side. This is not grace. This is just you subjecting yourself to heartache, stress, and just issues down the line. Is when that person starts to exhibit a pattern of behavior. It's not just once or twice or a one-off thing. Every once in a while, that person gets in the mood and they say something or do something. No, this type of person has a pattern of doing things. Even though you've called those things to their attention, they just refuse to correct that behavior. This is not conducive to a successful relationship. I've been trying to figure out for the past several years, almost the past 2 decades, how a person can do something, you call it out to them because you want the relationship to succeed, and they literally look at you as if you just sprouted a second head. And now they're looking at you like you're the monster. They feel bad, they're hurt, you were mean, you were rude, and all you're doing is calling out their behavior. Now, I'm the type of individual who responds to disrespect in the most blatant way possible. And I don't necessarily mean that in a destructive way. I just mean it to say, if you say something behind my back, I'm going to confront you to your face. If you do something that I deem to be disrespectful and I bring it to your attention and that continues, and there's not an apologetic response and then subsequently a concerted effort to not repeat that behavior, I'm going to give you the same energy. There are people who are passive aggressive and they will respond to your response to their disrespect by retracting into their shell and then doing subtle subconscious things both behind your back and even in your face that you may not recognize or know about. The reason you want to avoid the type of person who takes your calling out their disrespect as disrespectful to them is because these are the types of people who destroy relationships. These are the types of people who cheat. These are the types of people who steal, lie. These are also the types of people, and fellas, this is important, if this type of person is a woman whom you're dealing with, these are the types of women who will make it very difficult for you in a courtroom during custody hearings if you have children with this woman. This is the type of woman who will potentially have cops showing up where you live if you two live together. This is potentially the type of woman who could put you in jail for saying something that makes you look bad. Starting a fight, provoking you, and then acting as if she's being attacked. These types of people cause these types of issues for people who give them grace. So be careful who you give grace to. Be extra careful to look out for people who have expectation of rules and disrespect. They think they can do whatever they want to you, say whatever they want, and if you check them on it, you're the problem. You're controlling. You're trying to stop them from being them and living their life the best way they see fit. That's all fine. Live your life how you want to live your life. But once you decide to get into a relationship, you are making an agreement with that person. I don't care if you're married or not. It's a social agreement, a social contract. You're getting into a relationship dependent on the communications that you have with that other person determines the confines and the boundaries that exist within that relationship as far as exclusivity goes. And once you get into that agreement, it is no longer about you. It is no longer about them. It is about a unit. And you need to operate accordingly when you're in a relationship, because what that person that you're dealing with deems to be disrespectful, deems to be unfaithful, deems to be disloyal, those are the rules of engagement. You get to decide what is out of bounds for you. And nobody that you're dealing with, if you've communicated these things to them beforehand, should be able to make you feel like you're wrong, or you're the villain, or like you're the enemy for having boundaries and calling people out on their BS. They shouldn't. And if they do, it's probably not the person you should be dealing with anyway. Let me shake off the rust. I got some more content coming. I got some more topics to talk about with y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's the Social Forecast. I don't pretend to know everything. I just know what I know. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace and love.